Faithful, faithful, faithful. We are back again with some breaking news. Breaking news. The 49ers have signed to a 1-year, $3.6 million deal. Jason Verrett, cornerback, originally from San Diego. But before we get into all that, let's go through all the formalities real quick. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down there right here in the left-hand or right-hand corner, wherever it is on your computer, your phone, whatever you're watching. Make sure you visit nothingbutniners.com. You can see all of our social media avenues there. Twitter and Snapchat, nothing-but-9ERS. Facebook and Instagram, nothing but Niners, all spelled out. Check us out on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. We're all there. Like I said, visit nothingbutniners.com. You can find a slew of great writers and articles over there. Today I'm joined by Wayne, and I'm joined by Mike, as always. Mike is 49ers Mike _NF. Wayne is at Wayne Breezy, right? All right. So Wayne is a new writer for us, joining the NBA crew. So we'll get some introductions once we get to him. But Mike, what's going on, baby?
Not much, man. The 49ers, listen, man, this fan base is funny. Fans are actually excited about this signing, and this guy has played less than Jimmy Ward ever has. It's crazy, but it's a good signing on the potential of the talent of the player. When he is out there, he is one of the elites, and that shows on film. That shows from his college tape. That even shows according to PFF. And it's not often that all three align what people see. So I'm excited about the addition. I'm excited to talk about it in a little bit more depth. But my man Wayne is here too. Wayne, what's going on, man? Welcome to the crew, and welcome to your first breaking news video with us.
Yeah, thanks so much, man. It's a pleasure to be a part of the breaking news crew. You know what I mean? I definitely like the signing. I was bigging up on, once I found out he was ready to go. I was like, yo, let's get this guy in. I got a little nervous when they said he was going to visit Houston and Kansas City. I'm like, oh, we can't let him walk out the building. Yes, you're right. He stays injured. I mean, he's torn his ACLs. It's nothing you can do. It happens. Happens to the best of the best players. Coming out of college, he was a freak. Got drafted in the first round. He is going to be a lockdown corner. He reminds you of a younger, not younger Sherman, but they play like the same press zone. Man, I could man up with you. It's going to be a problem on them ends if he gets the starting position.
Yeah, to me, this is definitely a low risk, high reward type of signing. And I know Niners fans hate signing people with injuries. I'm going to do a little bit of injury history on Jason Verrett, just so you know, real quick. 2014, he had a labrum and rotator cuff tears, which is the same surgery that I just went through. It wasn't a rotator cuff, though. Mine was a labrum and a bicep tear, which takes a little bit of time to come back from. So he missed the entire he was limited to 6 games in his rookie season in 2014 when he was drafted. He had a partial tear of his ACL in his knee, ended his 3rd season, which lasted all of 4 games. So he only played 4 games in 2016. In 2017, in week 1, a loss to the Broncos, his knee acted up again, and he was put right on the injured reserve not long after that. So that could have been more of a precautionary thing, not wanting to injure his knee more. He missed 2017. Comes back in 2018. I don't know what the official injury report is in 2018 because it just says ESPN reports it could be a torn Achilles for Verrett. So I'm not really sure on that. I couldn't find anything clarifying and making that statement true, but that's the only thing that I could find in 2018. So to me, to bring in a guy who, like you said, Wayne, is very good in this press coverage, man-to-man, really, really good in man-to-man, is really a low-risk, high-reward signing. It's the same as you're getting with like a Tevin Coleman, 2 years, $8.6 million. You're getting a power-type back, fast, running. But Jason Verrett will bring that type of energy if healthy. If he's healthy, people were like, oh, my God, the 49ers got a steal. So keep your, let's hold down on the injury a little bit. Let's see what he is, because obviously John Lynch and them gave him a physical. He's been at the building for the entire day. You heard Kyle Shanahan or John Lynch say that they went through an extensive, thorough physical with Quan Alexander. So I'm sure they did the same exact thing with Jason Verrett. So, Mike, what else you got?
Yeah, this is a signing that that the head coach and the GM were excited about. You get to see and hear it in the presser for Quan Alexander and D Ford, where Shanahan was asked about it. He was like, I can't wait to get out of here so we can go find out if we got him. And they were like, oh, well, it's in the breaking news. He goes, I still can't confirm that. I haven't been told that. But as soon as we leave, we'll go. And then later on, it went to John Lynch. He was like, I'm anxious to get out of here. I have never heard a GM and a head coach at the microphone together so anxious to leave and saying it over and over like that. It was almost like, yeah, forget about these two guys. Let's go talk to that guy. And I know that they didn't mean it that way, but it just shows how excited they are about it. And so I was talking last night in our group chat, and I made a bet with Anthony or Andrew about if we were to sign him, what his contract would be. And I thought it was going to be somewhere like, I thought it was going to be a 1-year deal. This is when those 1-year deals happen. You get 1 and 2-year deals right now. It's going to be a lot of prove it deals. And I thought it was going to be from anywhere from like $6 to $7, maybe $9 million, upwards of $9 million with incentives. And that was because of the market for a highly talented corner. But I mean, the thing that really got me about it and why I'm so surprised at this contract is that he's 27 years old. You take a 1-year deal, you're 28. You're getting probably the last contract you're going to get, your last big one. So taking a 1-year deal that's that low, this guy is showing that he really wants to play and he wants to prove that he can get out there and make some noise. And he's coming somewhere that he thinks he can compete for a starting position. But I'm still surprised at how low the salary is, man.
Yeah, man. The way I see it is, these guys that we're getting, these are John Lynch type of guys. Like I don't know if you guys noticed that or if the fans noticed that, but these are guys that John Lynch, if was GM then, would have probably drafted these guys in his draft. So I'm excited to see these guys get into the system. I can't wait to April. I can't wait to they get to their first OTAs. Like I said, healthy is going to be a problem. We just look on paper. We're just really stacked. We're just really stacked on paper. And I just can't wait till I see them go at it. The competition level is going to be up. You got Jimmy Ward's going to want to step up and play. He's bringing in high level competition, first round draft pick guys. So they got to play. And the fact that you pointed out, Mike, that they're on these 1-year deals is like, listen, Parag, he I don't know. I didn't like Parag 10 years ago. I'm going to keep it a buck. I didn't like him. I thought he was sabotaging the 49ers, but I didn't realize he was just the numbers guy, and that he really knows how to work the numbers with the words. It's like calculus. You know what I'm saying? He's figuring it out, and he's bringing this math in to where guys are like, yo, this deal sounds really good. All right, so you telling me if Richard Sherman signed the contract to where I'm going to prove it, that means, and we know who Richard Sherman is. We know what type of player he could be, bearing his injuries. He was elite, and I believe he's trying to get back to that level because this is his last year on the contract too, with the option for the third year. So my thing is, these players are going to come out and ball. Like I wish Kyle Shanahan to let these guys be on Hard Knocks. I really want to see this team like together and band together as brothers and change the whole scenery of HBO Hard Knocks and all that crap that they be putting out there. I really would love to see behind the scenes, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the hate that used to be for Parag, it was way up there, but Parag really works these numbers. And Mike said something the other day, and before we get into this, because I know we're not going to stay on long because it's breaking news, we have a fan interaction show tonight. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays are our regular shows, guys, just so you know. Thursday night is tonight, so we will be doing a live fan interaction show. You can call in, send us emails, text us at 628-888-3443, or you can call us in when we're live on the show. That number again is 628-888-3443. We don't really pay much attention to the chat during breaking news because we try to keep it quick and simple. But Mike, you were saying the other day that I just want to ask you guys this one question because since we're talking about Parag Marathe and the type of contracts, do you think that it scares players away from coming here because of how good Marathe is with writing contracts?
No, because they throw in so many incentives and bonuses for these guys that you really just have to be healthy and playing well to get your money. You know, he gives them a very fair bottom line. Look, if you're bad, we're not going to cut you. Just know you're not going to get paid buku bucks. We still want you here, but you're not going to get paid $15 million a year if you're bad. You'll get paid your $6 or $7 million a year. You know, in the case of Richard Sherman, for example, Richard Sherman could make up to $13 million a year with his incentives and things like that. But if you don't make those incentives, we still value you. We still know the presence that you bring to the locker room. So we're going to pay you for all of that. We know what you've done, even though you haven't done it for us. But we know what you've done. We'll give you, we'll give you your due diligence. But we also aren't going to let. We're going to be fair with each other. You make a Pro Bowl, there's an incentive for that. You make All-Pro, there's incentive for that. We go to the playoffs, there's incentive for that. We win a Super Bowl, there's incentive for that. And so he's given all these guys these things. You even look at the Quan Alexander contract. People were flipping out about that and the guaranteed money and all that. Then when you step back and you see all the incentives and the prove-its in there, it's like, yo, that's crazy. And then one more thing about these contracts that he's given out, especially these 1 year things, and you look at Quan Alexander's really a 2-year deal and all that, right? These guys, you notice that D Ford had his best year, Jadeveon Clowney had their best year, and why is that? It's contract years. When these guys know that, all right, what I do this year is going to determine my paycheck next year, they go out and they play hard. And we've got a lot of guys like my man Wayne was just saying, even Jimmy Ward is in here now. This is a contract year for Jimmy Ward. And I know last year was technically a contract year for him also, but he wants to come back here and prove to a franchise that values him and drafted him first overall, hey, look, I'm healthy, I'm back, and I'm still going to try to give it my all. We got nothing to lose, man. It's going to be a lot of good competition, a lot of hungry mouths to feed out there, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen with this 49ers, man.
And before we jump into that, and I'll let you talk real quick, Wayne, the thing that impressed me the most about the presser today, and we'll talk more about that tonight, but with the whole, like you said, the way they were so excited about, oh, really? I hope we did, because he's in the building and I don't really know. Talking about Jason Verrett, and the same thing with Exum. But what I heard from the two players was, this building is crazy filled with excitement. This building is crazy filled with excitement. I've never seen anything like it. The excitement of the players. I know we take this to, sometimes we take it a little overhead, but we're getting a lot of players back this year, guys, from injury, and we're making moves. They may not be the big names that you guys want as fans or as the faithful, but they are people that are better than what we had on our roster, who are going to legitimately help us if they can. If injuries, like with the Alexander and Verrett, obviously a huge step up if they both play opening day. Huge step up. Same thing with D Ford, better than Cassius Marsh, better than, anything coming off the edge that we have. So they are upgrades of what we had. If we can get 10 sacks out of D Ford and 10 sacks out of DeForest Buckner, we're 7 sacks short of what we had the entire year right now. So not including D Ford bringing that turnover ratio. So, but I know this isn't about D Ford. I'm super excited about Jason Verrett. I don't really have much more to say. I'm going to let Wayne talk real quick. Then we're going to hop off of here for breaking news. I will post a picture of letting people know what time we're going to go live tonight for our fan interaction show. Like I said, I'll give you that number again when we go to close out. But Wayne, what's going on?
Real quick, to answer your question, the answer is no. Players are not scared to come here. I will say this to the players that don't choose to come here and sign here: you're nothing but suckers and punks, because you don't want to work hard for your money. And that's the type of people that are here right now. And I'm so excited to see those hard workers that want to come out here and prove. I'm a prove it type of guy too. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. I like to go to work my 40 hours, get my pay. But when I see that there's incentives involved, I'm going to show up just a little bit extra just to feel appreciated. That's what those players are going to do. I know cats are worried about Jimmy Ward because of injury, but we do know he could catch the ball when thrown to him, and he can turn it for a pick six. We've seen it. There's tape, there's film. Go watch it. Like you said, we'll get into that tonight, man. Thank you for having me, bro.
Yeah, definitely. So, Mike, you got anything close out?
No, just the talent level of the guy that we just got, man. Jason Verrett is I can't say it enough, man. You talked about the Richard Sherman similarities and all that. He's got good speed, the length and everything, man. This guy he's someone that he's been itching to show the NFL what he can do, man. And there's nothing other than his injuries. There's nothing negative to say about him. Drafted by San Diego, now LA. He's just this is, like I said, this is going to be it for him. I'm really excited for him. He deserves anything good that comes his way right now, and I'm hoping it can happen here with us. So this is a really, really good signing for the 49ers, man. I can't tell you guys how excited, like, people who know football were like, man, if we sign him, like, we got something. So I'm telling you guys, watch out. I'm not saying that he's going to be a starter, but I'm not saying he's not going to be a starter either. I can see him taking either one of those positions. And yeah, I'm talking about Sherman's job too. I'm saying it right now. Like, he's that nice, man. So we'll see what the future holds for him.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Like I said, this is a low risk, high reward type of player. Same thing. Everybody last year talking about Contavious Street with an ACL and stuff like that. Now they're all looking forward to him playing this year and see what we got in him. Guys, just remain faithful, man. It's what it's all about. That's where we get the faithful name from. Just trust the process, brick by brick, whatever you want to say, pebble by pebble, whatever you want to say. It's going to be done. It's going to be done. So, guys, real quick, follow Wayne, our newest contributor and friend at MBN, at Wayne Breezy on Twitter. Mike is at 49ers Mike _NF. I am at 49er Faithful 365. No S's in there. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, right or left hand corner. Follow us on all over social media. Twitter and Snapchat, once again, nothing but 9 ERS. Facebook and Instagram, nothing but Niners all spelled out. You can always email us NB9, the number 9, ERS at nothingbutniners.com. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, send us an email. And you can also text or give us a call, 628-888-3443. But, guys, that's it, man. Niners on the board again with 2 more signings today, and Jason Verrett and Antone Exum as well. So, if that's it, above all else, stay faithful. We out of here.